Hey Stampers, it's Gaynor again, and I often wonder what to do with my Memories and More packs. I know you can make cards and little gift sets and stuff, but I want to do something a little bit different. Somebody sent, the gorgeous Fiona actually sent me a little link to a video where a lady had done something with just normal envelopes and done a little album, and it was like 2 envelopes, 2 cards, and I thought, you know, I've done stuff like that before, but I wanted to do something very similar but different using my Memories and More cards, the Memory and More envelopes, and even wanting to make a few little tags with the liners, because I think these are just the really cutest things ever. But we're not going to put them inside the envelopes. I'm going to show you what I do with mine, and I've got lots left. So I'm grabbing 6 envelopes from the Memories and More pack. These are the Magnolia Lane ones, absolutely beautiful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've tucked one inside itself. You'll understand why later. So what we want to do is just burnish these both sides, back and forth, on all of them, because it is going to be a little envelope album, and it's going to go for one of the prizes once we reach the 10k giveaway. They don't put as many cards in as they used to, so what I've done on some of them, I've already layered them up. We're going to do a bit of decorating. There's 2 of the 3x4s on there. There's 2 on there. There's 2 on there, and this gives you space for a small picture and some journaling. And there's 2 on there, just swap them around. And there's 2 on there, I love this. Look, love this. But you need 18 mats. You need 12 layers, which I've used. You can either use the DSP, the vellum that comes in there, or the actual cards. So I've used the vellum and the cards. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. So these are going to be your layers, and I've cut 6 then at 6 1/4 by 4 1/4, and these are 6 by 4s. These are going to get layered up because these are going to go on the inserts, and they're just for photo matting. So you could have a 6 by 4 photo, or you could have 2 small ones, or a good size one and some journaling space. So we'll be adding those to those later, and you need 6 of them. I haven't done everything already. I've done a fair whack, because otherwise we'd be here for hours. So we're going to just layer those up. 4, 5 and 6. It's up to you. You don't have to use white. You can use DSP again if you wanted to. It's entirely up to you. And after I did all my cut-offs, I was left with some little 2 by 4 1/4 pieces. So I've just made 1, 2, 3 tags. I'm going to glue the other one together with you and show you how I did those. We're going to add some ribbon at a later stage. I've got this gorgeous sheet then, which will decorate my front cover because it just says those words on it for now. Let me have a look. This one, it says, "Together is the best place to be." So we're going to add a few of these flowers, maybe some of this border strip. You know, we're just going to pretty this front card up, so we're going to do that as well. So let's continue with our envelopes. I'm just going to score them both ways, backwards and forwards and forwards. Beautiful envelopes, nice and sturdy, so I thought would make an excellent album. So you're going to take 2 at a time, and you're going to glue those together, just the top flaps, and then you're going to do that on 2 more, and then I'll show you what we're going to do with the last one and the first one. Oh, I tell you what, I've got stoopy back pain. I've had it all day and I've not even done much. You can use wet glue, you can use tear tape, you can use fast fuse, tape runner, it's entirely up to you. I'm going to use my glue. But there's certain ways, once you've put these in place, there's a certain way to glue them down as well, so. And let me just put my pad in front of me. Let's do this first one first. So we're just going to stand them up together, so they're bang on, and we're just going to fold the flap and burnish them so the glue gels together lovely and they're glued nice and secure. So this is what you'll need if you want to go and get the stuff. 6 envelopes, which are 4 1/4 by 6 1/4. They're from the Memories and More. 12 layers, which are 4 1/4 by 6 1/4, and 12 lots of either DSP or the Memories and More cards, 6 by 4, and then you're going to need 6 mats at 4 1/4, same as those, so you'd want 18 layers, and then 12 with DSP on and 6 with, oh, take no notice of that, I was going to put a layer in there, but I'm not now, because they're already layered, they're on the mats, so you will need, you don't need that bit. So you need 6 mats at 4 1/4 by 6 1/4 and 6 whisper white at 4 by 6. So if you go get those, we'll make this together. Pop that in the drawer, out of the way. So we've glued our first 2. I'm just going to do exactly the same on these 2. This is nothing like the one the lady sent me, the Fiona sent me the video to. It's something totally different. But you can use any size envelopes as long as they're all the same size. You don't have to use the Memories and More. Again, making sure they've got the flaps on the outside. Join the 2 together and then just press that down. Making sure they're all bang on, beautiful, and that they fold both ways. Perfect. So just reinforce that one as well, both ways, because these are going to be your pages. I can hear a little cricket outside. Oh, that's sweet. So we are now going to, oops, that one's come off alignment a little bit. It's better. We're going to tuck these in there, and then what we're going to do is we're just going to glue inside there. So if you want, you can take it out and just adhere one of the flaps down. Don't go all the way, just check. You just want to go down the sides, along the bottom and up. You want this left. Mind you, know you're going in the back of there, so it doesn't really matter. So let's just glue this all down. Don't get too close to the score line, but close enough, but try not to get any glue over that side. And then I'm just going to lift this up. Oops, I'm all fingers and thumbs when it comes to this. I'm just going to slide that one in there together. And then I can just burnish that down. You don't want to tuck anything in there and then glue it underneath here, because you will need these pockets to be open. This is why we glued from the back. So each one of these pockets becomes where you'll attach your mats. So you need them to be open. Right, let me suss this one now. And then this one gets, is it glued into that one? You'll have to bear with me because I've only done it once. That's right. So they all need to be like, and then you got these are your pages. Look, so you're gonna have 2 that are closed, so that you've got no pockets, so you can just add photo mats, and then you're gonna have 2 that are open with pockets, 2 that are closed, 2 that are open, and then this last one is going. This is your front cover, so you're going to glue the back of this into the back of there. So you're going to have 2 open, closed, open, closed, open, and this is your back cover then. So it's that simple. So you're just going to glue this one, slide it in. This is why we tucked that one in itself. You could glue it down if you want, but we don't want any flaps on the outside. So again, get your glue. I mean, with that one being tucked inside, that's not going anywhere. It was bad enough to try and get it in there, let alone try and... It won't come out, I don't think. Not without force, anyway. Again, slide that in. So it goes just as far as the crease line. Turn that over and it will seal the back of the album now as well. So just give that a good burnish. Make sure it doesn't slip out of place. Just going to add a touch more glue in there, just to seal this little bit of the back. And this is going to make a wonderful gift, absolutely wonderful gift. So why does that look lopsided? Be careful when you're gluing them in that you've got them all lined up perfectly. So I can swap that to the back actually. I don't want that one gone in. It's all up perfect. Oh, stop it, Gaynor. You've got it in anyway, put it that way. So I'm just going to pop the glue away for a minute because it dries up in this heat terribly quick. I'm just going to adjust my chair. I think it's playing up. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's better. So, front cover. Then with these, let me glue a couple of those on. Oh, I shouldn't have put that away, should I? These are going to be more photo mats. You could add white on the front and the back if you want. It's entirely up to you. Or you could add white on one side, DSP on the other, or just do what I'm doing. You don't even have to add white. You could just literally pop these inside for people to add photo mats to. Give that a nice little border all the way around. And then these are going on the inside as photo mats. And they fit perfect. And then when we add our, just grab one of these for a minute. When we add these, it's entirely up to you then. You can lift up, not that one. You can lift your page up and then do a punch hole. It's entirely up to you. So that is there, that is going to get adhered onto there. Nice little border all the way around. And I'm going to make sure it's level with this back piece. Or you could literally put little tags on there with a little piece of ribbon, just so people know to pull them out. I am going to actually, let me glue that one down. Try not to come all the way up to here. So I would glue this bit and then all the way around. Get it moving. And then you can, your mat is in, it won't go any further because that's the bottom of the envelope. Take your card and level it as So you've got a nice little rim all the way round. Just pop those to one side. Gives that a good smooth. I'm going to grab the inner mat just for a second to take that out. Just going to let that adhere down for a few more seconds. And I'm going to grab my 1.5 inch circle punch. My 1 3/4 one is broke, so you can lift this gently and slide that in. And I'm going to go to the halfway mark and punch. Oh, there we go, caught that. And then when we put this photo mat back in, people know that there's something in there to pull out. Isn't that cute? And then they could add photos on the front and on the back. And then just slide them in. And then they can add photos on here as well. And on these full pieces, you can just leave those. Let me just get that piece. That's my first piece. You can just leave these whole. You don't have to use the punch. You can decide which way round you want that. This could be for a small photo and some journaling. So let's get that one added in. Absolutely gorgeous. And a lovely way to use up, because like I say, I sometimes struggle. I make boxes for them, I sit them in the box and then I never use them. Or I might do a couple of little things with it and then I never use them. I've got 4 lots up on my shelf from, I've got the Bloom by Bloom, I've got the Petal Passion one, Graceful Garden one that's been there for 2 years and I've still not used it all. So I'm not going to pick another one with a split. I'm going to grab one of these gorgeous vellum ones and that is going to go on that side. Just how beautiful and chunky will this be. And what a beautiful gift to give somebody. So once I get to 10k, I'm going to make sure I've got about 10 prizes to give out. But if you want to qualify, you leave a lovely comment in the comment of the video when I come to do the giveaway. And you've got to leave it on so I can see if you are a subscriber of mine. Because some people can hide their channels so that nobody knows who they're subscribed to. And if you don't leave it open for me to see, then I won't be able to enter you into the draw. So this is another perfect one. And with this one we're going to go use the circle punch on. And the reason I'm waiting is because look at the back. We're taking a little piece of this flap as well. So it all looks beautiful. So let's get another card in. So yeah, and I will post anywhere in the world. So no matter where you live, I will send out prizes accordingly to the post codes, because some are small, some are large. Oh, crikey, I forgot about that again. Let me pop that one quickly over the page. I need to stop gluing over that hole. So we'll get that one in there. Let's go back to this one. I did have to touch it. So we need to add glue on this flap. Keep forgetting about that, don't I? Don't come all the way to the edge. beautiful handmade gifts from me. I've just been checking out a new website today. Absolutely stunning. And it's a Polish company. And they post all over the world. And their paper collection is so cheap, like 57 pence for a piece of 12 by 12. Whereas I was using the graphic 45 and they were like £1 a piece. And this beautiful company, leave that to dry for a minute. I tell you what, we'll add them now and then we'll go back and do the holes. That way they've had a really good chance to dry. So let's get these in. Don't come all the way to the end, Gaynor. Leave a little 1/4 inch gap. My husband's cousin came for lunch today and her daughter put my hair in French plaits and I love it. I feel like Pippi Longstockings. Do you remember Pippi Longstockings? Don't worry, this dries clear and non-sticky. I'm 52 this year and I look like a teenager. I feel like a teenager. But look how beautiful this is going to be. Absolutely stunning. So let's get another one. Where's my other vellum ones? I've got some more vellum ones. Oh, I've got another vellum one there. So this is going to go there. So this can be added fully. I mean, you could have sliced these with a little margin. I mean, I'm in a tiny, tiny little margin and add your flaps on the side. It's entirely up to you. Just think these are beautiful papers and I was desperate to get something done with them. And I think if I added these ones with the 2 cards on, I could make 2 albums like this with those cards and still have a few left over. So I'm going to have this as my back piece and this is my front piece because I want it to say something. Let's get them on front and back whilst we're here. Oh, it's getting nice and chunk. Oh, let's get some ribbon first because I want to tie some ribbon round. So I've got somewhere to close it and then I can add my card on top. Beautiful. Oh, love it. Let's get my magnolia laid. Just reaching for a little bit of designer series paper as well because it's getting bulky. I might wrap just a small piece as like a binder, or what do you call it now, the spine. Give it a little wrap over and then add, because you don't want to see the ribbon here. So this is 6.5. I'm going to add both these two, the Magnolia Lane combo, and I'm going to wrap the 2 together so they look gorgeous. Oh, my back. Let's get my trimmer. Pick a piece of paper. Oh, now that's beautiful, that pink, isn't it? There's a green one as well, I think. Yeah, I'm going to use this green stripe. Absolutely beautiful. And I'm literally going to cut myself. I want my stripe to run down, so I want about a 2.5 inch gap. And I want that to be 6 1/8. Just get that out of the way for a minute. So we're going to just basically, why is that smaller? 6 1/8. I wanted it 6 and oh no, it's Italy sausage. Mind you, we've got that silver rim there and there. I might leave that on actually, so we can see that. And then we're just going to wrap that round. Before we add the front and back designer series paper, I'm not going to glue it down yet because I want to put my ribbon on so it all gets hidden. I'm just creasing it, and then because you've got silver lines there and there, I want to be able to see them, so not a bad just going to leave that like that. Now I'm going to pull the two together at the same time. She says I want it at the front, wrap round, come round. I'm going to leave the tails pretty long, but not that long. That's about right. Perfect. And I'm just going to snip at the angle, just like that. So they're the only bits of waste I've got. Oh, I love it. Put them ribbons there. I'm going to try and get the green on the top, so it's just like that together. Beautiful. I can see my green is underneath. Let's have a look, just check. Oops. Beautiful, and I'm just going to tie that quickly in a knot, just until we are ready, because we're going to open it back up in a minute. I just want that, I'm just leaving it like that for a sec. Oh, is that beautiful with that gorgeous ribbon. I will straighten that after. Just want to make sure the green is round the side. Perfect. So now we're going to glue our little binder on, and we're going to make sure we can see the silver top and bottom, and then we can layer our gorgeous DSP on the top. I know you won't see much of the DSP, but you won't see the ribbon, and you'll have a nice finish at the back. So let's get that done. So push it in, check that you can see silver either side. Perfect, and now I'm just going to glue. I'm not doing it all the way around, I'm just doing this flap at the front, because you don't want to glue down there down, and it will, so it won't stop your box from opening. That good burnish. Oops, I can't even pick it up. Look, there we go. Just tighten that a little bit. So while we're here, let's get this piece. That will just cover it, but you will still see that little bit in the top end by the DSP. It's only you only need to take your thingy off, so I can check that you are a subscriber. And then once the draw is over, you can just hide your channels again if you want to. just give this a good rub. I think some of you are probably like, I don't know what you mean. So if I come onto your channel and click channels, I can see who you're subscribed to, and vice versa. You can see who I am subscribed to. We're going to flip this over now, and we're going to do the same on this side. Because it wouldn't be fair for someone to say, yes, I am subscribed to you, and I don't know if they are or not. So it would only be fair if I gave prizes to my actual subscribers. Wouldn't be fair for somebody else to win, even though and then say they are, and then they're not. So to keep it fair, that's what I'm going to do. So again, just grab your back piece. I think that paper is just divine. Love it. Plenty on. Especially you want to come as close to the corners and the edges as possible. Especially the corners. There's no right or wrong way to put this on. Just as long as you've got it nice and even. Just run your bone folder over just until it grips. So pretty. So we've got a little spine on there now. We've got a ribbon hidden, and it's just here on the side. Absolutely gorgeous. So front and back. So I can untie these in now, and then I can carry on adding my inner pieces. So just leave a 1/4 inch edge. It'll be done before you know it. Absolutely beautiful. So again, layer up. It does dry clear, trust me. Just get my little poker tool. I know I'm a bit of a stickler when it comes to this, but it does dry clear, trust me. So, isn't that absolute? Can you imagine this filled with photos, and then you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the back, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and if you wanted to, you could put a small one on the front. You've got enough there for a little mini album for up to 24 pictures. Depending on the size, if they are 3x4 pictures, then you can double that. So that needs taken out. They're fine. That needs taken out. They're fine. And we've just got 2 more pages to add here. So leave a good border this time. I love this glue. On the next bottle, once I open it from fresh, I'm going to put the date on I opened it and see how long it actually lasts. So this one is another one that's perfect for journaling. Nice little border. I just hope I can get in there now with my or what's it called, my punch. Because we've burnished the envelopes both ways, you're going to be able to lie this flat. Just notice the corner's not there, glued down. And there. That one. And that one. There we go, beautiful. So our last page going in. Love it. Right, that's going to go in nice. I'm just going to glue those corners. So I know it's staying in that beautiful paper. Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. There we go. Oh, look at that. I prefer it to ooze out, at least that way we know it's going to get stuck down. Do you know, I don't think I'm going to be able to get my punch in there. Oh, I'd love one, thank you, Mr. Boyce. Oh, look at that, he's going to make me a cup of coffee. He's a darling, isn't he? So let's just put that away for a minute. We'll start at the front. And just lift that up. Pop our punch in. Well, I don't think I'm going to get it in. Oh, no, please. I'll find a way. There we go. So about halfway down. Punch. Perfect. It's a little bit off, but don't worry about that. Miss, and this one. I can line this up now with those lines. Halfway down. Punch. Perfect. And this side. Oh, it's not that bad. Why is that coming out? Oh, have I not glued that one? About halfway down. Why is that one coming out? Just that one. Oh, so let's get some glue on that. Don't know why that's come undone. I'm glad it has though now, and not after I give it away. That wouldn't be very nice, would it? I think it's just from the pulling of the punch. So pop that in. Just give that a good. I may have missed that one completely actually. So we've got that pretty level. It's not bad at all. This one we miss, and then we've got this back one. So again, just get the punch in. Halfway down, perfect. And fingers crossed we can get this one in there. This is going to be a bit of a tight squeeze. Oh, that's not too bad. Just fold that back. There we go. Perfect. What I did, I just folded that back a little bit on itself. So now we've got our punch holes in. We can now carry on gluing these into place quickly, and then we're going to decorate the front, so we don't need the punch anymore. Oh, I've got one sitting on my lap. Oh, Mr. Voice, will you put here, my darling? You are an angel. Just there, my lovely. Thank you so much. Oh, you're a star. Thank you. Oh, is it just the best, girls? Honestly, he is. Just the best. So, we can slide these on. And then we can pop them in our little album as we're going along. And they look so neat. Doesn't that look beautiful? So flip over to the next two. Glue two more on. I want to hear in your comments, would you make this? Would you come back and get your stuff ready and make it with me? And if you do, and you're in our Facebook group, I'd love to see photos. I really do enjoy seeing what you create after you've, you say, oh, can I case this? Yes, you don't have to ask to case anything, just case it. As long as you show me a photograph, which I absolutely adore, and so will all the other people in group. They appreciate all the inspiration. Perfect. Look how sweet that looks. We just are so welcoming in our group. It's unreal. Perfect. This one, and then two more, and then we can add a little bit of decoration. Absolutely fabulous. That one's going in there. Nice and sturdy. There we go. And our last two pages. Look how it's not even overly bulky. You've got plenty of space to add your photographs. So we've done it start to finish. Don't ask what the time was. Probably about an hour. Not bad, is it? Last one in there. And then we've got one more to go. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I mean, you could do this with 4 envelopes. You could keep going. As long as your last one you tuck in on itself, like I showed you, you could keep going and going and going. And if you've got like really wide gusseted envelopes, you could bulk them right out. So this piece is going in there. Our last and final piece to our album. When I can get that corner to go down. There we go. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So all our pages are now in, on. Perhaps I should have left a little gusset for this one, just to get that back page closed. Oh no, that's not too bad. And then I'm just going to tie this into a knot, well, into a bow if I can. Absolutely fabulous. I love the green showing over the top like that. Pull those through. That is such a cute little bow. Oh my gosh, that is beautiful. Isn't that cute? Oh, look at it, it's lovely. Pop the lid on my glue. Yeah, so I've used these, only used 2 of them to make some little tag covers. Just wonderful. Let me just grab my decorations now, and then I'll show you what I did with these tags. So let's add, I've got glue all over my thing. I'm going to add the dark green one in the centre. Just down this edge. perfect. Isn't that gorgeous? Absolutely gorgeous. These are nice and sturdy envelopes as well, so let's gather one of these beautiful magnolias just there, and we'll put one up the top as well, just there. Absolutely gorgeous. And let's see. Fingers are covered in glue. Let's have a look. And that is going to go. It's just going to go there. That is so pretty. Oh, I love it. Love it. A few little... Let's get some pearls on my dark... oh, what's it called? Mossy Meadow. I'm just going to add 1, 2, 3 of those. And I'm just going to pop them right down here. 1, 2, and 3. That is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, there we go. So there, oh, my tag now. Let's show you quickly. I've just lost my piece of paper. I know it's one of these. It's the widest one. Not that one. It's that one. There we go. And all I did was just glued it on and ran it through the new delicately detailed tag top. I mean, you could do them separately, give yourself a little border, but I didn't see the point. But this is the scraps of card that was left over after I trimmed them down. So I don't want to waste anything. You can make little tags as well to go inside your album. What a wonderful little gift this is. Perfect. Isn't that a gorgeous new punch? And we can grab... Oh, they don't give you much of this. You could just grab... Oh, I'll tell you what we can do. Oh, let's get some of this gorgeous... I'm only going to do it on one. I'll do the rest at a later date, so... Because time's getting on. I'm just going to feed that through. In the middle, and then we can just tie a little knot around there. Just a double little knot. And even add the tails up there as well. There we go. Beautiful little tags as well. They can go sliding into your... I'll just slide one inside for now, but I will put 4 of those in there. So I will continue to do that on the other 3. And I will slide them inside the album as a nice little surprise, and they will, this is going to go up as one of the 10k giveaways as a little handmade gift prize off me. So I hope you liked. I hope you give us a thumbs up and a share. I do enjoy doing these little projects with you from start to finish. Sometimes I'm a bit long-winded, but perhaps I may be Perhaps I should shorten a few of these videos down and just do the basics and show you, because I know some people like long ones and some people like short ones. So I'm going to do a mixture of the two. Keep everybody happy, how's that? So there is my, let me get my book. I have to add the designer series papers quick. So you need a 2-inch piece of DSP. 2 inches by 6, and I'd say a quarter, not 1/8, for the spine. Outer spine. So 6 envelopes, 12 layers, 12 DSP, 6 mats, 6 whisper white and a piece of DSP and some gorgeous ribbon, and we've made that beautiful, beautiful envelope mini album tutorial with the memories and more cards. There we go, there's a mouthful. Love you all so much. See you next time. Bye. Oh, please don't forget to press subscribe and the little bell, ting ting ting. That way you'll be notified of all future videos. So long, see you next time.